Want to do it where you have the oil?
Try that.
Okay.
Yeah, just that little spot right in there.
Okay. What I'll do first is now it's harder. It's much harder to get this across because of even the water will not work with it as much. There's a lot on here.
That's right.
That's the idea.
Okay. Boy, I haven't seen it yet. Do you see it?
I'm seeing it.
Okay. Because
Wipe it off really good.
okay.
And it's showing that.
Okay. I'll go up here just like this. I'm kind of wasting it because of the wind. And then you turn around, and normally you take a clean one, but actually give me the other one because this wing here is really
Okay.
and so then we'll take this and it's going to take a bit, but you got to see something. Oh yeah, there's always some. But what I'm saying is, take a look. It's not going to take it all off at one time. And check it out. Feel it.
Makes it really silky smooth.
You go over.
Now you get the oil on it the next
It
time.
won't hurt anything.
You get the oil on it next time. You just simply wipe it off with a wet cloth. That's
Right.
it.
The next
You don't have to
time
put any more
around,
on it for 6 months.
When the time comes up,
Try this one right here.
oh,
The cowling there.
okay, well wait a minute. I want to get this wipe down for him. You got me on this?
Yeah,
Okay. And now, what was the other part?
right here.
Right on the cowling.
Okay.
Ground shot.
Let me get to
You guys
where.
are working me, I'll tell you.
Want me to wipe it down?
No.
I don't mind.
No.
I got to get to where I can get it. Okay, now I'm seeing you.
Okay, now,
770. Wipe it
There
off
we go.
good.
when you're inside of a hangar doing this,
You don't have the wind
you
drying it
don't
out.
use near as much.
Yeah.
Ah, my hand. There we go. But you get the idea. There you go.
First.
Well, yeah, it had to be a second time on there.
And you leave it wet.
Yep.
If you want the water to be on it.
There you go.
This works best with that water. You just simply spray it like that.
Uh-huh.
And you
Uh-huh.
don't wait any time. You need to take that rag and wipe it.
Yep.
You're wanting to put that coating on it.
And then it's on there for months.
About 6 months.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Now maybe on aircraft, depends on how much exposure, still give it about like on the 3-month part.
I'll feel that one.
Yep, that's nice.
It puts a really nice
That's
coating
nice.
on it.
Yeah.
Now the next
It
time
shows
you
it
get the
really
oil
works.
on it, all you have to do the next time
Uh-huh.
is take the wet rag. You have to put any more of that on for about 6
Do
months.
the same thing with this strip.
Try that.
Oh, yeah. Here, watch. All you do is wipe it off. Make it look pretty. You don't want to do anything with that. Although you could. Just makes it smoother.
Oh
How does that affect that, Mike?
On what?
This.
No, I don't.
On that,
Yeah.
later. Later on, as
After
they
you-
get to know it, because it has no reaction with hydraulic fluids.
Well, that's what I thought about reaction with
Uh-huh.
hydraulic fluid. That's why I asked.
Yeah. Yeah, like when I was working on the F9s, they made sure that no liquid oxygen would get around any hydraulic fluids. And but this here is non-reactant.
See, because it's not a polish, it's a coating.
Uh-huh. And it's totally out of the family of oil. Has nothing to do with oil.
Or
Now,
solvents
Feel
or.
that one.
No solvents.
Yeah.
None.
That's what protects the paint. You're not.
Did you feel of the surface? Did you go like this?
It's definitely a silky feeling.
Yeah.
No, that's really kind of impressive, guys.
What it does, I usually draw it on a piece of paper.
Now, do you have another area?
And underneath the rudder, maybe.
How about
Let's find a nasty area.
how about do you feel about your propellers?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
Try it. Yeah, give that a go.
Now it's not going to take off baked on oil. It's just not going to do it because it's, you know, it's the fusing of it.
Yeah.
But if once you put it on when it's been taken off the baked oil,
Yeah.
then it will slow down the process of that oil baking
It's not
on.
a solvent, because it's just a wet rag. So that's not a solvent at all. In other words, it only protects the surface as it exists. That's why we try to catch it as
Yep.
quickly as possible before it deteriorates. That's where you end up with a really
Right.
good deal.
You have it like your plane is like new, refurbished.
Yep.
Then you put that on, and your maintenance is just going to be less than half. You'll save so much money.
Spray the solvents on there all the time. That's kind of,
Yeah, it's
Well,
tough on it.
Yeah, and solvents
Well,
stick.
at first, in order to get it off,
But you can
see
tell
how
by
nice
the
that is
shine.
right there without it.
See where it's starting to shine?
See right there? But I mean, and now here's another thing it'll do, and I discovered this because when Mike first gave it to me, on your wheels, you know how you get that dust from your brake pedals, your brake shoes? You get that black dust on your rims. I took it and I did it. I thought, wow, that's nasty. And he says, well, it won't clean it off. It's up to you. I went back the next day and redid it. It cleaned it off. So you go back like the next day and do this, you would be surprised. It'll clean it off.
kind of brings the color back.
Yeah.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah, that you about have to hit that stuff that tough with solvent first.
Yeah.
I would think
Cut
you
it.
would have to get
If
it
you
off.
do it that way,
Because it protects
You'll
the
have it
existing
prepped.
surface. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a cleaner. It doesn't
Right.
clean it. It protects it, so that anything that gets on it after that point,
but once you have that polish on there,
it's removing it.
Yeah.
yeah. And that's old. That's old too, isn't it?
It is old.
Yeah, I think so. I
It's-
mean,
it's sticky, you can
it
feel
doesn't
it.
take long for this thing to get greased up. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that. I'll tell you that.
And just like the S2Fs that I cleaned, those trackers by Grumman,
Yeah.
that's when they come in just covered with oil. And if I would have had this, this would have saved us so much problems.
Like,
Right.
now, you know, it's removing it.
It does, little by little, because that's really hard.
Feel right there with your finger. I would actually remove the oil from it.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's
Yeah.
coming on.
But see, you don't realize it. I need a lot to do that with.
Yeah.
Look at that, Mike. It's actually taking
Yeah,
it off.
you do.
It is. It's
Hey,
actually.
Dan, take a look at that little cali piece.
There we go.
It's actually taking the oil stuff off.
Yeah. I wouldn't go any further.
Okay.
Because what you do is give it time and
you
then
gotta
just
let it
let
eat
it the
into
next
it.
time around, and it's the erosion of it. Erosion
Now, the
will
next time
take
you-
place.
Look how much that's cleaned that up.
Oh,
Feel
yeah.
that. I mean, that's almost unbelievable.
And there's
The next
no
time
solvents.
You use it, you give
None.
it time to kind of work
Yeah.
into it, make that soft. The next time you do it, it'll take it
Yeah.
off.
And there's no
It'll
no
have it looking
abrasives.
like this.
None.
About 3 times to treat it, it'll be like this.
And
You
then
won't have to worry about from then on in the future. You simply take a wet rag and wipe it off.
it withstands temperatures over 1,000 degrees.
I'm convinced.
And so then under here, we see this.
Compared to that.
Yep.
Here on the column. Right here.
Yeah.
Now this was all greasy like that. Look at it now. Touch it. Feel it. Feel what it was. This is what it was. And this is still not clean yet.
And then down below,
This is here.
yeah, you're going to have to do it little by little. I mean, it's going to take stages.
Now,
Yeah.
it's not going to make that part shiny, but it would protect you.
But this did turn out real nice.
Oh my! Under there, you can see your hand.
You see where this saves you money is not so much initially because it comes initially. Where it saves you money is the next time you do it, you simply use a wet rag.
Yeah.
Wipe it off. You don't use any soap, no detergents, no solvents. You simply wipe your plane off.
Well, there's no
And it
question
really
this
makes a
plane needs that done everywhere.
Yep. What do you think of the M Factor that's been tested?
So far, what I've seen is absolutely, it looks like brand new paint.
And you are?
I'm Dan Stevens with the American Flight Museum.
Great. And then I'll just,
Now I'm in trouble.
Dan, what do you think of the M Factor?
Well, it looks to me like it really works. I'm very impressed with it.
Great.
We'll give it a good fair shot.
How are you involved with Spooky?
All of us that are here, there's 3 of us, we're all volunteers. Everything is volunteer. We're a flying museum. This is our museum. Flying
Great.
all over the country.
See, that's cool.
Well,
We're trying to preserve history and let people see what a AC-47 gunship looked like in Vietnam.
it's beautiful. And I'll tell you what, the M Factor will help keep Spooky flying longer.
I'm convinced of that.
Thanks.